Hey guys, welcome to Crazy Days this morning. I don't have much of a voice, but I thought I would take you around a little bit and show you what I'm doing. Early morning, hadn't done this in a while. Hank and I went for a walk, and when I went for the camera, because I forgot it, Hank took off, so now I gotta find him. So I'm standing in front of a flowering crabapple. Let me show you something about it. Ah, there you are. He found me. What do you think, huh? He just likes running. He just takes off. Getting plenty of exercise, gets to see the pigs. Go for it, come on. Okay, so this is the flowering crabapple. Look at the size of these things. Let's give Hank one for a ball. Here. Let me see if I can pull one. Here. He thinks it's a ball. He'll go play with it. He just sits and plays with anything round. These can be made into jellies if you wanted to. Use a juicer steamer or something like that. Boil them down. They're beautiful little apples. Some people say they don't use them, but this makes some of the best apple jelly you've ever eaten in your life, guys. In this tree, the animals love it. See how big it is? It's awesome. And he's just having a ball. He's still got it in his mouth. He just runs back and forth, carrying on. I can't keep the camera on him. Oh, you lost it? Poor thing. He lost his crabapple. Uh-oh. We've been working on the beds here, getting the weeds out. Most everything's looking pretty good around here. We've got the sugar cane in the background. A lot of people think that's some kind of pampas grass. That is sugar cane. Let me show you the size of the stalks. It's the end of July. Oh, today's the 1st of August, actually. Look at this. We got some pretty good stalks going. You want it to look like this, purple. So this will get up to probably this high, the stalk itself. So we've got a ways to go on most of it, but look, some of that is getting pretty good size already. It's already about 3 to 4 foot. Somebody's just having a ball playing. But isn't that awesome? What are you doing? I know this is not supposed to be a Hank vlog, but Hank gets in everything. Alright, cool it, dude. Found a root. He's always finding something. Here, look at these berries. We cleaned all this out the other day and look. You see that? But they're drying as fast as they turn. You see how they're drying? This hot weather every day, if they turn, they just dry up before the day's over. You want to try a berry? The dog's going to be a homestead dog. But these are purple sweet potatoes. We have a few little onions inside growing here. Hoping to harvest purple sweet potatoes. Our rattlesnake beans, they're going to seed. Danny is picking, let me see, right here. See this? You can shell these. These could be harvested and shelled, and you could eat them. That's not a big deal. But we're wanting seed, so we're letting these go. See? They're all in here. We're wanting plenty of seed, so we let the last little batch go. And even though we harvest these for seed, we can use these for dried beans. So have dual purposes here. My basil is starting to go to seed. The purple's doing awesome down there. But the green, I've chopped it back so much till it hadn't went to seed yet. Some of it's working on it. We're going to clean all this up shortly. Show you what we're going to do back here. More purple sweet potatoes. Aren't those beautiful? Can't even tell where the bed's supposed to be. They're just totally covered. This my little pomegranate tree. It's finally, after 3 years, doing pretty good. I've had several little pomegranates come on, but it's not big enough to hold the fruit yet. Within a couple of years, we should have pomegranates. And this is our garlic chives that we have. It smells like garlic, guys. Keep bugs away. Strawberry beds, apple trees with garlic chives. And on the back side of our rattlesnake beans, we have another fig tree. And y'all, we usually don't have figs except in like June, 1st of July. Look at this. This thing is loaded up with little baby figs. So that means we're going to have figs later in the year. And our big tree has done quit producing. We've added probably 7 or 8 new fig trees to the property last year. So this is pretty awesome. On the end of down here where I showed you blackberries, this is my ginger. Got a video on ginger coming up. I'm working on it. This is one type. This came from Jen at the Nut House in California. So this is one type of ginger. Look at my turmeric. Jen sent this too. Isn't it gorgeous? I mean, I have turmeric galore. Probably going to harvest this year. Show you a little creature that gives us fits. Hey, boy. This right here is a mimosa weed. They're also called chamber bitters. I had somebody tell me that if I got rid of the mimosa trees, I wouldn't have this. We only had this in the last 3 years. This has taken over our property. Wherever it grows, as you can see, nothing else grows. No grass, no nothing. You hardly ever have anything but mimosa. Occasionally, Florida pusley will grow in between it. To show you the difference, this is a mimosa. We do have a mimosa tree, and it does put out things, but the mimosa has no seeds on the back of it. This, look at the difference. The chamber bitter or mimosa weed has seeds all over it. The mimosa, no seeds. These come from the big pods on the tree. We pull these up and dig them up as we find them. These things you can pull all day long, and you're still dropping seeds, and they're still going to be weeds. And wherever they grow, hardly anything will grow. That's why we're getting them out of the garden. Daniel come through and plow all this up, and we'll take it out of here, scoop it up. We may just scoop it up. We've been pulling. We've got it to the backs, you know. We'll probably pull some of this to get it out of here. Actually, he runs, I walk. I had my first cup of Teamy tea today. Actually, it tasted good. I'm a tea lover anyway, so a lot of people say I needed to check it out, but it's herbs. I looked at it. There's nothing in it that's going to hurt me. The colon cleanse, yeah, everybody needs those. People are scared to death of them, but it ain't going to hurt a lot of people to do a colon cleanse, I'm telling you. If you have bowel symptoms, you might want to check with a doctor, but the average person just needs to clean out, I'm sure. That's another rant for another day. Are you happy? Huh? I'm trying to run some energy out so I can get something done in the house. All right, Hank, let's go for a walk. One of our projects is get this bed cleared. The weeds are overtaking it. It has my horseradish in it. It also has another fig tree in the middle. The little ones, yeah, this is our persimmon tree. We have the others right here. Let's see if any of them are turning. Nope. The persimmons have not turned yet. And we have these all in the woods. We're trying to watch because the animals will get them. And we won't get any, but you see? Look at that. And they're all in there. And I'm just walking, just chilling this morning. It's nice, cool for Deep South. And by Hank here is the horseradish. This right here. I'm going to dig it up this year. We're going to see. I've got like 3 pieces in there. Move it to a different location. We've been noticing our Cherokee tan pumpkins are not pollinating. We have a few that did and a few that didn't. Danny's been watching them. And there's bees. Come on. Bees everywhere. And they put on the little pumpkin, but after a day it rots. I don't know what, he said it's just not pollinating like it should. Not sure if there's any in there or not. And you see the mimosa weeds? If you can see, we're pulling these up. They just take over. No. No. I don't even see. Right here's one. You can see right there. That one might make. Most of them don't get half that size and they fall off. They turn yellow the second day and fall off. So some things aren't getting pollinated. Danny and Amanda's been working on the hugel bed down here. I worked on the back end and the other end the day before. And these are apricot trees. Hopefully next year they will be able to produce. They're getting to be good size. Come on. Danny left a vine of watermelons. He has a few that not looking too good, but they were covered in mimosa weeds. So we got all that out. The sweet potatoes, you can see, half of those are clean. The back half's got to be cleaned. They're blooming. We like this section right here. And raspberries. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Our pineapples. Hank, come on. The pineapples are not producing pineapples this year, but they're beautiful. And for an update, Hank, come here. This is our Deep South pineapple. It's growing. It's doing what it's supposed to. And looking great. I planted ginger all behind here a couple of days ago. And we planted asparagus. The asparagus is some that Danny planted from seed. We keep transplanting it and moving it. And hopefully this is its permanent place. So we're hoping to have asparagus down the bed too. These are huckleberry trees. Got some ground cover huckleberries. These trees on the sidewalk produced really well this year. And we threw the yellow, I don't remember, is it lantana, something in here. So I think that's what it's called. Somebody can correct me, but we threw that in here for ground cover. And eventually it will take over. We've got it at the end. Looking pretty good. So, everything is looking great this morning. Come on, Hank. It's all still pretty and green. We got rain yesterday. So we're keeping enough rain that we don't have to water. These are our banana trees. We do not cut them back. Danny cut them back for the first 2 or 3 years he had them and never produced any bananas. So we were told by people that live in the area to not cut them back. And they grow and they're beautiful, but we still have no bananas. So bananas has not been something that we've been able to harvest. But this gives our animals shade on the other side, and that's one reason Danny leaves it here near the corral. Here is one of my gingers that does really well. It blooms. We've got banana trees behind it. And over there is another ginger. He knows it's time to eat. The moringa is doing pretty good here. This is our best tree. This one's like 3 years old. We have a small one in the corner near that post. We have oregano. We have pineapple sage, some strawberries, some thyme. Potatoe is growing everywhere. Stevia, rosemary, Malabar spinach, more stevia. Y'all, the lemon tree, look at it. We have lemons on it. We're trying to keep those alive. And it's doing well. We put it in a pot, so we move it into the greenhouse. The shrimp plant, that one didn't do too well this year, but look at that one. It is looking great. It looks great. The plumera over there is doing really well. The rosemary, more pineapple sage. And we have a few flowers. I don't remember what kind I planted in there, but we have a few flowers coming up. And my catnip is almost dead. Just saying, Grizz. 9 lives run out, I guess. But over there, the lemon balm in the back near the wall is doing great. Going in, get a few things done in the house. And, as always, hope you enjoyed a little bit of a tour around Deep South. Hank and I are going to start doing some morning walks, some evening walks. Usually we don't get to walk this much because it's already hot and humid. But today it's overcast and beautiful and a little bit cool. Thank you guys from Crazy Days.